We're going to go to a building that fell to see if we can help. Earthquakes of magnitude 7 or above are regarded as major and are capable of causing widespread heavy damage. Initial reports showed the worst hit area was the state of Morelos, just south of Mexico City. At least 54 people died there, according to a state official. Authorities reported other deaths in Mexico City, and in neighboring Puebla and the state of Mexico. Power was cut to 3.8 million customers. The National Electricity Company CFE said the tremor caused buildings to sway violently in Mexico City, including in the historic districts of El Centro and Roma, collapsing some of them and causing huge cracks to appear on the facades of others. Panic spread through the city's central core, where dozens of buildings collapsed. Rescue vehicles screamed toward damaged buildings, and neighbors took on heroic roles as rescuers. Television images showed a multi-story building in the capital with a middle floor collapsed as sirens blared and first responders rushed to the scene. Tuesday's earthquake struck on the 32nd anniversary of another major disaster, the 1985 quake that killed as many as 10,000 people in Mexico. It also came less than 2 weeks after the most powerful earthquake in Mexico in a century, an 8.2 magnitude quake that killed at least 90 people, destroyed thousands of homes and was felt by tens of millions of people in Mexico and in Guatemala. Residents in Mexico City, having just experienced shaking from that recent quake, said the tremors on Tuesday was far worse. Images on Twitter began to pop up almost immediately, including damage to Mexico City's main airport and other portions of the city. Nearly all residents of the capital remained outside even after the shaking faded, fearful of returning to their buildings. In the suburb of Roma Norte, an entire office building collapsed. Rescue efforts at the offices were getting underway to save people trapped in the rubble. Several people suffered injuries and were quickly whisked away in ambulances. Others lay on the ground covered in dust. Other buildings in the suburb, which is vulnerable to earthquakes given its location on top of soft earth, were believed to have fallen as well. Reuters, New York Times.